thanks for checking this out. Sorry I haven't released anything in a long time. It's been a weird couple of years. But fuck it, I'm back. Got a better mic, got a better setup. I think I'm a better rapper. We'll see. There will be rap. This is just the intro, so none of that here. But please don't skip over it. I tried to make a project where each of the songs kind of move into each other and sound cohesive. So it's only 14 minutes long, so just don't skip through any of them for me. Hope you didn't have to pay for this. I'd have given it to you for free. I'll refund you. Hit me up if you actually paid for this shit.
The fucking buffet vote is in 20 minutes. We're gonna miss the buffet vote.
All I wanted before was for vanity. All I have these days is my sanity. Got my sanity, it's all that I have. I ain't got much, but I've got that. It spans like a flag masted over my guilt. Drags like a wagon with a gravel embrace. I think I'm doing okay. I think I'm doing alright these days, but I play it spite the vanity. Everything will be okay.
Are you ever completely comfortable? Like, have you ever, like, relaxed where you're, like, totally at peace?
Good question. No.
It's fucking chord. It's ridiculous. Check. Yo. Alright. And I ain't been shit since shit. Chicken or the egg or digestion. Doesn't really matter what my friend said. None of them have spent any time in this place where my head gets spent 6 years doing shit that I hate. Then I'll spend 10 more while I patiently wait. Yeah, I work so hard cause I'm fucked up. Always insecure about the dumb stuff. Don't much feel much like real life when I write, so I get high. Spend nights up while I type. Like you ever find a place to forget you exist, where you really let yourself breathe but never even noticed it? I've only found the opposite with any of them. Leech to the skin, good friend but a sieve. See, I'm keeping to myself and I'm measuring goals. I've been finding that the post broke every time he took hold. There's a difference in the motives and I know it. Tried to replace mine there before you stole it. I never even really got to hold it before you broke it. Took the scraps in my sack, went home then. Wrote a little bit about it, never even spoke it. Even if it did, you wouldn't know it. I'm hoping that the end comes soon, so I pace my tune. But I know I never will, so I'm cleaning up my room.
Who left you undone? Who let you outrun what you knew?
And why you walking now?
Who left you undone? Who let you outrun what you knew?
And why you walking now?
Who left me undone? Who let me outrun what I knew?
Why am I walking now?
Who left me undone? Who let me become just like you?
It doesn't matter now.
It's like, boy, this, whatever this pattern is that you followed your whole life,
Right.
might not be the way to do it.
I'm finding a better way to live now. I apologize, but that required me to cut you out like the sun blew out. Then the shit through flame at my sundown. Somehow I'ma make it out, make it better than this. I'ma swoon with the moon till she leaves me, sees me. Finding a better way to live now. I'm finding a better way to live now. I'm finding a better way to live now. And I apologize, but that required me to cut you out like the sun blew out. Then the shit through flame at my sundown. Somehow I'ma make it out, make it better than this. I'ma swoon with the moon till she leaves me, sees me. Finding a better way to live now. I'm finding a better way to live now. Sun blew out, never got cold, did it? I guess that I can live with this then, and hope ain't spared. Saddest thing about your life is that you're already there,
Still running from grace.
and no, it wasn't remains. They say that the pieces that I found simply never took place, so I guess that makes me a head case. Damn, you can keep the glove since you always need the upper hand, and I've been in the cold for quite a while now, I'm used to it. You'd probably get frostbite in Houston, fragile little lunatic, take care. I would reappear if I were ever really there, but I was never anywhere but near the fear in your benevolence. And all I ever saw were motives hidden in your premises. The premises, you got it all together, but plot twist, you never even asked yourself why you exist, or if you even did. And if you ask me, you need some shrooms. Operate inside the confines of a room where every angle is in tune and every color is a shade of gray. You had to make some room, and so you chose to throw the paint away. No, every day you lie awake and empty out your gaze, thinking to yourself that even black ain't gray. Sure, things change, but every day's the same as the last. You try to scrub it off, and now you're stuck with paint on your hands. So it's another day, praying that you figure this out, choking on your hope while you swish it around and try to get it down. Now you got it stuck in your windpipe. Your vision clears, there you are, hoping that you lived it right.
It never got cold, did it? Pick it up, let me show you again. Put it back down, let me show you. Pick it up, let me show you again. Pick it back up, let me show you. Pick it up, let me show you again. Put it back down, let me show you. Pick it up, let me show you again. When she left, I traced her steps back to a place where we faced a fate that made sense, where the cave stayed dense, but it didn't matter. We were painting patterns on the wall for generations after our own. But your deer got covered in the flood, and my man with the spear got washed clear off. Always said, if I see you again, I'd pretend like there ain't really paint on these hands. But oh shit, there she was. Paint reappeared now just because I used to get so drunk that I thought I loved her. Waved on the pavement and pushed on her skirt, then we had a word. I was insecure cause I was high. Said she was engaged and I asked who the guy was. High roll and a slight shrug. Situated your place and swung from the rung, cause you're stuck now. Rung down, second with the somehow. Sundial, I love child, broker than I'm on. Swing along your broken particle until it's gone. Will you pray to the potential that your symmetry is taught? Cause you're stuck now, funny how now you wanna come down. Everybody looking up smiles, you frown. Heard the sound when it dropped to the ground, and I know I find your empathy, but I'ma put it back down. I think I'll walk in my own shoes, cause I don't care that much to know you. Barely care enough to know myself, I'm broke as hell. My mental health is frail, so I'm pushing up another rail. Anything to make it feel better in the situation that I get made for myself. I think I'll walk in my own shoes. You can hide while I roll through. I'll walk a mile in my own shoes, cause I don't care that much to know you. Barely care enough to know myself, I'm broke as hell. My mental health is frail, so I'm pushing up another rail. Anything to make it feel better in the situation that I get made for myself. Think I'll walk in my own shoes. You can hide while I roll through.
When I left, I never wanted to come back. Things changed, rearranged, now it's all the same again. And I was drinking Jameson at a local pub. You were driving on the same and probably doing drugs. I was situated well drunk in the back like I ain't 29. I should know how to act. I leaned in my chair and I asked for a cigarette. Stepped into the wind, I almost finished it. And oh shit, there she was. Paint reappeared now just because we used to get so high, then we lie in bed, then we smoke all day and then fuck again. This is running through my head as I introduced myself. I said that everything was great, just the same as she did. Couple drinks in, how's the husband? So much for that nonsense. You're divorced as fuck. So she didn't like the way that she was situated. Such a hate to be underestimated. Never was appreciated. Can't believe she waited on his ass to get a job. Asked about my whereabouts and then I got up. Said I had to smoke a cigarette. Instead I left the premises and crept out the back door. Haven't seen her since. Left her empathy back in her car, sitting next to her paint can next to the bar.
I walked home in my own shoes, cause I don't care that much to know you. Barely care enough to know myself, I'm broke as hell. My mental health is frail, so I'm pushing up another rail. Anything to make it feel better in the situation that I get made for myself. Think I'll walk in my own shoes. You can hide while I roll through. I'll walk a mile in my own shoes, cause I don't care that much to know you. Barely care enough to know myself, I'm broke as hell. My mental health is frail, so I'm pushing up another rail. Anything to make it feel better in the situation that I get made for myself. Think I'll walk in my own shoes. You can hide while I roll through.
Tried to be?
Yeah, I don't know what to do. Like, I think it's all shame-based, so I'm trying to, like, I figure if I talk about things, that helps.
But if it doesn't, like, if it hasn't helped to the point where you're never comfortable now.
That has got to be the gayest voicemail I've heard in, like, the last, I don't know, 5-10 years. But call me back to the voice. All right, bro.
And I don't wanna be the sad guy anymore. I don't wanna pick at these sores or settle these scores. Don't wanna prove I'm right again. Just want a bag of mushrooms, a pint of Heineken, to hear in silence underneath this vibrant space. Catch the pastel flakes on my tongue till they stain. But can I convince myself that everything's okay? I hate the way that I've been claiming that I haven't been complaining. I've been slaving and chained for minimum wage with nothing to gain. Well, great, improve the damn situation. Nothing's getting placed in these palms besides a nail in a hole. Either bury the cross or carry on and bear it. And now I'm lost, I'll never find myself inside myself. It's time to find a spine and maybe finally climb up out the cave in which we place the paintings of our son on the wall. The interpretations I found were never accurate at all. And now I see my son coming falling down, but I can finally see it now that it blew out. I'm surprised to find my eyes adjust to stare into the sky and wonder why the atoms never die, but we do. And there I am again, the sad guy, sweeping all night to clean the nihilism inside. I'ma give in and get high, have a panic attack about life while I try to find semblance of sanity and find the man I have to be inside this broken vanity that's always staring back at me, and maybe feel the gravity of everything that's weighing me down. Then I stare at the ground and start to kick around, and here I am again, the sad guy, the sad guy. It's all that I've been for my entire life. It's time to try to change it. I've got depression, face it. Those pills they prescribed me will never break it. Tried to fake it, tried to take it in, but I was breaking skin back when I had more rib than chin to dig in. My existence is a miracle. If I could only hear it, I could feel it over thoughts I'm playing spherical. But here I go, I'm lost, I'll never find myself inside my head. I wonder when the evidence will seep its way into me, and I wonder when, if ever, I can clear my sky. I'll always wonder why the atoms never die. Instead they hitch a ride upon the beam of light until it passes by the gleam between my eyes. They both evaporate and dissipate to the sky. I wonder why my sky is always cloudy, why it always hangs over my shoulder, and then I place the world
Pain is
over
quite
it again.
a complex phenomena. Depression is pain-like. Grief is pain-like. Social isolation is pain-like. Disappointment is pain-like. There's anxiety components to that too.
And now I'm thinking the worst. I'm always thinking the worst. And now I'm thinking the worst. I'm always thinking the worst. And now I'm thinking. And now I'm thinking the worst. And now I'm thinking. And now I'm thinking the worst. And now I'm thinking. And now I'm thinking the worst. And now I'm thinking. And now I'm thinking the worst. And now I'm thinking. And now I'm thinking the worst. And now I'm thinking. And now I'm thinking the worst. And now I'm thinking. And now I'm thinking the worst. And now I'm thinking. And now I'm thinking the worst. And now I'm thinking. I don't wanna. Now I'm thinking the worst. And now I'm thinking. I don't wanna. Now I'm thinking the worst. And now I'm thinking. I don't wanna. Now I'm thinking the worst. And now I'm thinking. I don't wanna. Now I'm thinking the worst. And now I'm thinking. I don't wanna. Now I'm thinking the worst. And now I'm thinking. I don't wanna. Now I'm thinking the worst. And now I'm thinking. I don't wanna. Now I'm thinking the worst. And now I'm thinking. I don't wanna. Now I'm thinking the worst anymore.
And often when something uncertain or threatening occurs, you don't have enough information at your disposal to make a full determination of the potential import of the circumstance, especially if it's uncertain. And so then you have to guess at how upset you should be and where you are on the normal distribution with regards to trait neuroticism, say. That sort of determines what your guess on average is going to be. So, you know, the other, with conscientiousness, say, you might say, well, how hard should you work?
Yeah.
Well,
I woke up quick, hopped out of bed, threw on my shit, which looked like this: some frayed ass jeans, a Black Hawk's hat, and Dig Escape tee. Now I'm ready to go, man. Door open. Stepped outside to some old ass snow prints, just as I'd hoped. I traced them back to the corner near the shack where I thought I saw you last. And you glanced and I asked, what's up? You said that you live here now. I left you for dead end, even though you left, so that doesn't make sense. I can empathize with how you've ended up your sense. The past is the past. I won't argue the facts, so I reached in my hand, you smacked it back. Wish you the best, man, that's a shame. I hope you find your son someday. But I have grown, I have thrown my lasso out into the cold. Now I know I can pull this rabbit out my rabbit hole. I used to hope my sun would glow so I can open all my windows. Nailed them in though once you left. I use the door, it makes more sense.
And I don't think like how I used to think, and I don't drink like how we used to drink, and I can't be like you remember me, cause I let go. I'm not like how you used to know, and I don't say the things I used to say, and I won't rain no shit on your parade, cause I don't care if everything's gonna be okay, cause I let go. Not the sad guy anymore.
And I have grown, I have thrown my lasso out into the cold. Now I know I can pull myself up out my rabbit hole. It's all I know. I used to tell myself that I would show the world. Show them what? Show them I was suffering like it mattered much. It doesn't, man, don't be a bummer. Just look up, enjoy the summer. Some are always after it. Some will wish upon their mattress that they'll get what they've been after. Afterwards they'll wonder why the stone they hold don't touch the sky. All it ever does is sink them in the dry land. I'll break them into pebbles and I'll hold them in my hand. If the time ever comes, I'ma throw them all back in. When I find my mission, I'ma replicate the vision that I saw when I was finished. When I'm nothing in my limits of my heritage tradition that I found passed down. I was running around and throwing stakes at the ground, just a loud young kid with a pipe dream, praying for the sun to invite me up. But I have grown, I have thrown my lasso out into the cold. Now I know I can pull the sadness out my rabbit hole. Throw it back in with some backspin, watch it spin on the rim, never back in, never asking for help again. I'll get by with some help from all these loose ends and begin to accept that the end is close. Turn stone to gold and hold out its toes. Summit of the mountain, post up and lift as the sun blows out. I'll watch my gold trip melt too with the elements back to irrelevance. All it ever took was wind to lift sin. Call it cognitive dissonance. Only way to hold the sun was to break it up a bit. But I have grown, 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 I have grown. Never been too into intuition, never thought I'd ever douse my son in gasoline to burn the excess off the stratosphere. I made it clear, I prayed for exit. The entrance was tolerable, this middle part is endless. And I appreciate the manna as I walk alone. But see, the fact that I depend on it just means you can't control me more. So it's like, do I feed or do I starve to make my purpose served? I'll trade away this food, my lord, if you could move my purpose forward. I'll work and work and work some more. I'll work until my soul is sore and sour from the excrement my work resulted in before. I'm poor and that's a problem, so I'm pouring out my problems in a liquor bottle, swallowed till my liver's hollow. Always followed with some other problems. Watch a cycle switch reset, so when I lose my sense of time, I'll find it back when this bipolar sets. I'll set myself for success and fail again. The only thing I ever earn is weight when I put the world upon my shoulders. I rediscovered half the purpose in my life again. A half a bag of mushrooms, a pint of Heineken. Deciding there ain't nothing left to figure out. No, there ain't nothing left to figure out. I rediscovered half the purpose in my life again. If I admit that I exist inside of this machine, then I can finally take a ride in it. Cause there ain't nothing left to figure out. There ain't nothing left to figure out. So turn around. Nowadays I found the comfort of a fireplace. And my mistakes, I had to clean my room, and that required me to find a place that if I stayed that I could settle down here. And that's the price you always have to pay to find a way to commonplace the character mistakes you hate, and always need the kind of space that probably makes John Wayne and Andrea Yates lonely. Only hill you'll find to die on. I understand why, and I advise you move along. And when I find the time, I'll write a song, a summary of all the things I wanted when I got them, what they meant to me, everything they taught me while I toss them to you. Hopefully you can do better, maybe put them to use. And when you do, be sure to use the tools for more than self-improvement games. You'll run the race but never break the gates from slipping laces. Patient with your virtue but you're virtually immune. You listen to the world through the tube of a microphone. You ever wonder why you're anxious when you're all alone? It's all you've known. You probably could have chosen lighter stone to hold. You're old and broken now, inadequacy is a charlatan. You're willing to believe in all you see so long as part of it. Cause when you are, it finally sparks a modicum of sanity. Invested in your worth and this indicates it's expanding. Status in the tribe is on the rise and now you're confident. The commoners distract and wish your purpose was them. To common man, the common man in all his faculties. So when disaster comes thereafter, you won't face a tragedy. Your majesty speaks while people hope he falls upon his sword. The underlings, they brought the thought of life without an overlord. And only overboard you give a thought until you're stone. If only you had chosen pebbles, instead you'll die alone. An open ocean holding tight to everything you think you earned. Well, probably thinking to yourself this wasn't worth the lesson learned. You'll rediscover half the purpose in your life again. A half a bag of mushrooms, a pint of Heineken. Deciding there ain't nothing left to figure out. There ain't nothing left to figure out. I rediscovered half the purpose in my life again. If I admit that I exist inside of this machine, then I can finally take a ride in it. Cause there ain't nothing left to figure out. There ain't nothing left to figure out. So turn around. And you can even find some comfort in the trash can. All the people you ignore, I just ask them. And you can even find some comfort in the trash can. All the people you ignore, I just ask them. And you can even find some comfort in the trash can. All the people you ignore, I just ask them. And you can even find some comfort in the trash can. All the people you ignore, I just ask them.
how hard should you work?